Evening folks, Zach here. You join me deep in central Scotland, heading for a 3-day trip where we'll hopefully be camping in Bothy's, climbing the surrounding Munros and exploring the local area. I'm joined by Robin, Declan and Charles. We're going deep into the wilderness. As always, I hope you all enjoy and I'll bring you back for the long trail. We have emerged out of the forest to a lovely view of tomorrow's objective. On the left there is Ben Alder, and on the right is Ben Beal. And at the Bealack, if you follow it straight towards us, is our objective for tonight. The base of that is Ben Alder Cottage, which is where we'll hopefully be residing tonight. Right folks, we've just emerged and we have our view of the beautiful Loch Erch. One of the most hard to get to lochs. You rarely see boats on that loch. Robin's getting attacked by flying ants. They've been at us as we've been in there, but hopefully we'll evade them now that we're out. Over to the right there you have the Drummuchter Hills where we were up. I'll put a clip up right now back in January. And just round this corner we should meet it to the shooting hut. I'm just at the side of the hunting lodge here. Look at our view, what a place this is. So our objective is to follow the banks of the loch to the left, and then we cut through the forest there over to the base of where that crag is, and that is where Bothy is. Loch Erch is a beautiful loch. Just taps off, just letting the old t-shirt dry out. But yeah, this is the shooting lodge run by the estate here. Season actually starts in September, so a couple of weeks before you need to let them know that you're coming in here so you don't get blasted. So I was leaving the hut. We've rested there for quite a while. We're now pushing on the rest of the track, which will lead us round to a wee beach walk, and then after that, from memory, it should, or not should, hopefully, it'll become a bog. After the beach, there should be a bog, which nobody's looking forward to. I'm only in old running shoes. Robin the same. So the boys, because we were opting for a lighter load rather than big boots, but we've got gaiters and trousers, so we might need to gear up and brace for impact in the final couple of kilometres, but we'll enjoy it until then. All along the loch side there's these lovely sandy beaches which no one will pretty much get access to by any other way than boat from Dalwhinnie, the other end of the loch. But we're about 2-3 kilometres away from the Bothy. We're just heading up here and heading into the marsh, unfortunately, but it's a final push and then we should be there for some grub. We're just here making our way through the marsh. Robin's nearly falling over.
That's not what happened. That's how you laughed at what happened.
Oh, but look at us. Look at the view. Look at the beaches.
You need to eat it. These things are all over me. I hate them.
We're just making our way through the last final bit of bushwhacking, following these posts which have been put in. They weren't here last year when we done this trek, but Ben Alder lit up in the evening glow. There's the sun dipping just beneath the hills in the distance. Robin crossing. Bog.
I hate bog and I hate these ant flies. But other than that, loved it.
Brilliant. I concur. Anyway, bog on. Direct your attention down there. Look how wonderful that looks down the glen. That's absolutely gorgeous. In that direction, that's the way to Carrure. train station from train spotting, and just down there, peeking over, is the roof of the cottage. Got the pink hills in the background. I've got more bog to pass through, but I've got a smile on my face because this is wonderful. Bar the midges, the bog. It's been what an adventure. This is us just heading down towards the bridge, which we missed last time. Charles and Declan there, you can see Charles's frying pan glinting in the sun. But last time, if any of you have watched our previous adventure here, in the dark I went across the river there and it was in spate, and ended up going over my ankle, and it was exceptionally painful, wasn't it? Robin remembers it. We missed the bridge here.
Charles went into the Bothy to get to put the packs down, and we were like, if he needs a helicopter, what are we actually going to do?
Oh, see what happens when you know the route now. We can head for the bridge, and then into the Bothy. And I've not exactly brought a horse with me, but yeah, a lot of pasta, I think. What are you saying?
Yeah. Big bowl of pasta, sauce, fruit pastels, San Pellegrino.
Sounds good. Hello? Open the door, will you? Oh. Thank you. Oh, here we are. Place ourselves.
Skill with leggings on. Oh, nice, yeah. Just keep it.
Charles on the burger. You just say about your cooking skills, lad.
Question. It's written.
Looks no bad. I've got the pasta. Whoa! Flashbang. Right, folks, we've had our dinner. Charles is up there, Declan is up there. Robin's here. I'm here. We're all in the quilts. Our food is hanging on the wall, so the mice don't nibble it. And I'm gonna put out the camera, and I will.
Put out the camera.
I'm gonna put it out. It's getting put outside the Bothy. And I'll bring you back in the morning for a fun-filled adventure. Good night. Morning, folks. It's the next morning. I had a very disturbed sleep in the Bothy last night, about 3 AM. A couple of lads came in from off the hills, which was a wee bit weird because we were like, what's going on? It's like 3 in the morning. Anyway, yeah, pretty sound. We are here, we're just out front. Robin's down, chilling by the river, and me, Charles and Declan are a bit head up and try and bag the 2 Munros. It's absolutely scorching. I'm in my trousers as well, trying to keep the ticks away, but it is boiling. So I'll bring you back once we're on the trail a bit further up, and yeah, afterwards we'll hopefully head to a beach and get a swim. We've just come up over the crest from the Bothy, and I don't know if you can see the perspiration absolutely pouring out of me, but it is brutal. There's a slight breeze here, which is lovely. Absolutely gorgeous. The boys are just down there. The views though are absolutely stunning. There's a couple of Munros over there. One of our targets over there. And up there's the Bialach. So rest here for a wee bit and then push on to the Bialach. There's a wee lock-in. Made it to this quite muddy area. I mean, it's not squelchy, it's nice and dry, but summit of Benbio is up there and just along a bit, so I think we've decided, unanimous decision, that we're just going to do the first Munro because it's already taken us 2 hours to get to this point and we've only done 3k. It's pretty steep and it's only for the fact that there's no breeze. We're going to lose so much water and become raisins. So we're going to become like raisins if we don't get more water. So we're going to just go up here, touch it, and then head back down because Declan went back down as well because he was struggling with the heat. And we'll meet Robin back at the Bothy. there's our objective. We've got to jump down to that bielak and then push up. I think we made a mistake coming up a false summit instead of just heading round to that bielak, but at least we can go back down to the bielak and then walk along the flat back down. But I'm not exaggerating, this is hard work. Look at that, that's a very impressive corrie. Up there's Ben Alder summit, but the corrie's really impressive. We're now just here pushing up to our summit, which is not the conical one there, but the flatter bit behind it. Also looking over to Drummuchtar Hills and the pointy hill there now. Summit of Ben Beal. This man will pronounce it for you better right now.
Ben Viol translates as the Fore Mountain, referring to its position in front of Ben Alder. Ben Viol.
Right folks, we've just stopped there where we've had a wee bite to eat. We drink of water, we're now out of water though, so we're going to push on back down, back to the stream which we were heading up, probably about where we left Declan, just before the bielak. If we turn you around, the bielak's just there, so we're going to go down to the first bielak, drop down to the right, then up to the actual bielak. Decent times now passed since I've brought you back out. It's probably been about half an hour, 40 minutes, and we've just got our sight of the Bothy, so should be down there in hopefully about 10 minutes, and I will be going for a swim. Right folks, that's us just leaving the bridge. I had a wee bit of a food, we sat there for quite a while just resting up. It was lovely just in the sun, having that swim in there was absolutely gorgeous. Now we're heading back through the moorland. We're going to head through the marshy section which we went through yesterday, and we're going to go and try and find a camp spot on the beach next to the loch because the Bothy is going to be quite busy tonight, and didn't really sleep well last night because it was so warm and stuffy inside, so hopefully it'll be quite nice to be out in the tent. That's so cool. Right folks, we've arrived at our location here where we've set up camp. Got one tent down here on the beach, and there's a wee bit of grass up there, but I didn't want to because it's quite long grass, but Charles and Declan have pitched there, so we're going to get set up, possibly go for a paddle. What is that?
This could be my favourite spot that we've camped at.
I mean, I know, look at this view. Look at that view, down Loch Ercht, up to Ben Alder. The glow is just disappearing through the trees. What a place, what a spot. Got some spicy sausage tortellini with some pesto here on the beach. Oh, the trips. And a view. Cheers folks. Right folks, it is now tent time.
10 past 9.
It's 10 past 9, it's not that late, but we had to drive into the tent because there's midges, if the camera picks it up, all over the place. Charles and Declan are
so loud.
Having a good laugh up in their tent further up, but we're just going to enjoy the wonderful views. Probably shout over to them in their tent. And yeah, what a day. Absolutely loved it. Tomorrow's going to be a hopefully gentle walk out quite early in the morning. So I'll probably bring you back just for a debrief during the walk at some point. But we're going to enjoy the views and I will see you in the morning. Good night. Morning folks, it is the morning of day 3. The weather has came in, as you may have seen by the footage. Yeah, it has changed in comparison the last couple of days. The wind has really picked up overnight and the cloud has came in. Slept fine with the tent being unflagged, thankfully. But right now the time is just after 7 AM and I'm getting the tent packed up. I look in absolute state and we are gonna go and hit the road and walk out here. This is all packed up, bags fully packed, tents are away, just getting ready to hit the road. It's been a wonderful place. I highly recommend this area. It's absolutely lovely. The feeling of remoteness is like nowhere else I've experienced, like in Scotland. I know the Cairngorms people say remote, but I always feel like there's too many people there. And then we were over in Knoydart and that was absolutely bouncing, even though it's Scotland's last wilderness. But here feels remote. It is about 14-15 kilometres from any nearest road and it's just absolutely wonderful. The views like this, and with the weather we had, absolutely wonderful. So I've had a brilliant time. Anyway, I'm gonna hit the road and I'll bring you back in little stages until we get back to the car. So just passing the hunting cabin again. Making good time. We just stopped to fill up some water there. So probably about an hour and a half's walk from where we are, current position. Maybe a wee bit longer than that. But yeah, all feeling good. I've now got the legs out completely fully. So yeah, could be good. That's our last view of the loch. We'll head back into the forests. I've got the forest and all into the plains. We've just been chilling in the middle of the track here, in the about the halfway point in the plains. Through there's where Glencoe was the other day. It still is there, it's not gone anywhere, but we can't see it. We're nearly at the other end of the forest. A gentleman in his pickup truck just drove by. I think he was going to go and search out the forestry lodge. But that's like the first person we've seen driving on this track, so yeah. It's at the shooting hut. Hunting season starts in a week or two, so they'll probably be getting provisions sorted. Over in the trees here, there's like an old deer hunting tower, which has obviously been toppled over the years, but they would have used that in this area because it's stalking land to watch out for where the deer are, to get eyes to shoot them.
Well, that's the thing. Sometimes I feel bad because sometimes like
We've just made our way through the final gate. We're heading on to the final section of forest. Time now is 10 to 11, so we've been making good time. Just taking it slow, taking it easy. So, before long, we'll be back to the car. After a 10-kilometre walk, we're back here at the car. It's been an absolute wonderful adventure. We've had a bit of everything, a bit of hills, a bit of swimming. The weather's been good. Today it's changed and been overcast, but it's still lovely and warm. Everyone's had a lovely time. Hope you all enjoyed. If you did, let us know in the comments, give us a thumbs up. And as always folks, have you climbed stubinions. See you next time. Bye bye.